everyone, this is Bart and Stacy from the Sound Couple, and we are headed off to another gig. Gee, imagine that, another gig.
The Sound Couple, what do we do? That's what this channel's about, I think.
Yeah.
Although we could make it about motorcycles and other things, but Stacy's kind of saying that we got to stick with the sound gig. And another sound gig we have, and another one close to home. We just mentioned that because that is just always nice. And we'll take these every time. And it's a quick one too.
Early.
The band plays for 2 hours, 8 to 10, and we are out. We'll be home probably before the clock strikes midnight. So that's always good. All right. Well, what are we doing for today's gig? We have talked a lot in the past about the sizing of the PA, the moving the air. Check out all our other videos. If you haven't watched those, please go back, because this is a journey. Our videos are all a journey of our knowledge and what we learn and what we're sharing with you guys. So you're not going to get everything out of every single video. So go back, start from the beginning if you haven't yet. So today is going to be a fundraiser. The thing about the fundraisers, what we've seen or have experienced with them, is that the entertainment is important, but we don't want to be blowing the walls down. It's a lot of conversation. In fact, I think during the time the band is playing that there's going to be desserts served and all that. Our plan is to go in with our sub 18 and one CDL12 per side, and that should be suffice to cover it. We got a quick flip. There's going to be a program, so the band is going to set up. Another great benefit of in-ears is that we're not going to be crowding the front of the stage with monitors and everything, which should allow them enough room for their program. A little bit nostalgic about this place tonight is that this was the home of a really neat gig we had a few years ago prior to COVID kicking it off the charts. We've never done it again, but we had a holiday concert series of evenings there where I think we had our system parked for a couple weeks. Stacy would help with the setup and then the tear down eventually, and it was just a really neat thing. It was a good time of year where we got a little year-end boost in our pay. We got the system parked. It was a great musical that we had. Someday, hopefully it'll come back. Hasn't yet, but so it'll be nice coming back. And actually, I think where the stage is going to be, because we always do our research on the previous events, is that it's going to be right where I was parked for the front of house. I believe we're playing to the short side of the room, which is never our favorite thing to do as opposed to the long side. All right, guys, we'll take you along when we get there. Stay tuned, and we'll see you there. They have us arriving at 2. It's 1:46. We always try to get here a little bit earlier, but I'm wondering if it's possible if they're flipping this room for another event, and that is always one thing that we're not always certain of. And I think we've had some pretty, significant impacts at some gigs in the past where the room was not ready for us. Remember that one and we did in a hotel? And they were running an hour or whatever.
Oh, yes.
Typically, we're not instructed as far as what the earliest we can get in, but I'm wondering if there's other things going on here today. But we'll go in and check it out. We can get them up in time, but it's just, everything's kind of tight here with the schedule. More tighter than normal. Just got here, it's 1:50. Here's the room, laying to the short side. This was my front of house position for that holiday event I was telling you about, and the stage was over in that area instead. But per our research, it looked like they were going to be on the short side of this room, and they're right. The stage is kind of a little
Spongy?
Yeah, it's definitely has some soft spots. I don't know where we're going to put light trees. It's tight. Very tight. 9. We decided to load everything on carts And we got a couple little bit of challenges. Number one is getting the cabinets fit, the front of house cabinets fit in a nice spot up front. And then we're gonna try to make light trees work. The panel lights are nice for space saving. I think it's a 24-foot stage, and that's a long way to throw on a big band. So we're gonna try to make that work. I don't think there are any other secrets, right, Stace?
No, it's pretty straightforward.
Working around what everybody else is putting on the stage, balloons and flowers, and it's pretty typical, guys. All right, we're gonna make one big, how many pushes? 5 or 6?
3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, we'll show you the load in here. We were able to find a small space. We made it work. We had to move the table a little bit on both sides, but getting the light squeezed in here was important. Getting their subs here. We're trying out the sub 18s today.
The original thought was just to push the whole front house here,
The rack
the
mixer.
rack mixer. And I thought, well, we need storage space. And out of needing storage space, then you actually have space to work.
So this is called intelligent space management, where I was going to put it up against the wall. I said, let's leave us a gap. Now we got place to put things. Well, and what I was wanting to make sure is we had enough tail off the monitor snake to get all the way over here, which we did. But that was my primary reason for putting it against the wall. But yeah, creative storage space is
Things you don't think of in the moment.
exactly.
Okay. How's it going so far?
Well, it's going great, but what's the purpose of our discussion right here, Stacy?
We're talking about
Are you
the subs.
Are you going to take back your words?
Yes, I am.
The evolution of cabinets, right? Doesn't always mean that things are better or whatever, but this is the first gig that we've used our CDL12s with the sub 18s. And in kind of a real room, well, not a real room, but in a spot where we kind of open it up a little bit. And so our theory was, yes, they are a bigger cabinet, as Stacy was complaining about earlier. But the point is, what's the trade-off? They fit just fine, Stacy, come on. Yes, they don't fit our drink sliders, but turning on the system right away was the first thing we noticed.
I could actually feel it on stage.
Yeah, well, yeah, the bass was
Yeah.
was definitely kicking out a little bit more. That is, to me, a big plus in the sense that there's going to be some gigs where we were bringing out 2 subs where we could get by with 1. And yeah, we'll see when the band starts, but it's great.
Yep. Okay, what are we trying to figure out here, Bart?
How to do shades, right? Just put the shades down so we're limiting the amount of slap back from the glass. So we did one better, didn't we? We found the blackouts. That'll just look better, and then it won't compete with their program up here either. The sun's going to be setting. Let's see, that is southwest. So the sun's going to be coming right through there. So we did them a favor. We did them a favor, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
We want to have dinner ready by 6:15. We might need to get on the phone with people and say, hey, what do you want? And we'll order you something. Sure. Yeah. Tom texted me. So Bart, I think I'm going to take, rather than 3 gig, always have to put these balloon gels on. I think I'm just going to
Yeah, there's some.
yeah, obviously it's an issue. So I probably won't be able to see Tom.
Some of them are split, some of them are.
Oh, so some of them actually are.
No, I know, I mean, I guess
Okay, I'm giving this to you.
there's stuff out there that I've seen, like coverings to put
I
over
trust you,
heads
so you can lay on the
and symbols actually. control it. So it's better control. I guess it's to kind of be able to just let this in there with the way one does without a lot of hassle. That
Here's, I just kind of thought, you know,
maybe they want to start like give Mason's his. And so this is 3, so this should be
yeah, oh, here it is. Okay, she says, I'll see you. It's
2, 2, 2. Trumpet.
Yes.
Check, check, check.
We might want to send her our food order.
Thanks. We might.
Check, 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 2, 2.
Sex one.
Check, check, check.
Maybe we don't know.
Check, check, 2, 2.
We'll figure that out and send everybody a text.
2, 2.
It's just like 8 to 10. So
2, 2.
like at least
Come on, we got things to do.
Just want to click on, just tap on the overhead. Yeah, the drums are that bass single something.
Sure. Let's do a little dance blasting.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, hey man. You bring it in?
You did.
Man, we spent a few hours in this room together.
But on the other side of it, it doesn't count. Like we were never here.
I do the signals for you. Just so you guys are prepared, let's
Everyone's feeling pretty. It's hot third in July. The world's full of problems. You can't just leave it if they tried.
Oh, this is what it's looking like. It's 5:11. We were able to get a little bit of a sound check in, and just as we anticipated, the sub-18s are working great, and I'm really happy with their performance. And it's going to be great for rooms like this because, as we were suspecting, they said it tends to clear out, but maybe the band can help change that a little bit with their exciting energy. But I think we hit the mark on the head with the nail on the head with the sizing of the PA. So this is a little bit different. We don't need to be moving tons of air. We just want the band to be heard. It's going to be a quick night. We might even only play an hour or so. It just depends on how many people stick around. But it's a different band, different year, and we'll just hope that we get our full 2 hours in. That's what we want to do, at least. Lights. We love our new Storm Chasers. They're nice, a little bit more classy than our old ones, and the lights look good. And I helped them with their wireless mic a little bit. It was dropping, so we got our stuff going here, maybe contributing a little bit of that, but I was able to get them a different channel. You know, just little things to help out when you can, and that's why it's good to know a little bit about a lot of gear.
For you. They asked me to do the Darkest Night 4K last year, and I told them as long as I didn't have to actually run, I'm all about it. So I went out there and just realized the mission that Hope for Youth has and the impact they're making in the community. And I think
0, thank you. Number 5, 7, 6, thank you. Number 6, 4, 2, thank you. Number 5, 3, 4, thank you. Number 5, 5, 4, thank you. And number 6, 8, 0, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
a lot of money. Okay, so the
It is 11:20. We 5 minutes, hour 15, and almost a perfect night.
I think we caught it on our changeover. Yeah, almost a perfect night. It was a good night. I think the event was really happy with everything. You know, it's all those things, Stacy, that we just, how does a band keep getting work? How do we keep getting work? It's doing gigs like this and doing them right with the system that we have. I think I shot some footage there of people literally standing or sitting in
Yeah.
front of the speakers having conversations. If these are the types of gigs you want to do, they're the gigs we want to do, this is the type of things you need to be doing. Having the band on in-ears, having speakers that sound good, having a good mix, having good stage volume, because you need to be able to adapt and do these gigs. It was a great night, and because we do a lot of things right. The one thing we didn't do right, or not our fault,
One of our newest lights.
yeah, one of our newest
quote
lights
unquote.
pooped on us. I think it's, I'm gonna sound like a curmudgeon here, but it's like one of those things, they just don't seem to make things like they used to. And we've had some Chauvet lights we've had over 10 years, and they still work great. I wasn't really super impressed, just the fact that they cheaped out on these lights a little bit. I'm gonna reserve judgment, but we looked at them at the end of the night. I'll look at them again tomorrow, see if we can figure out what's been going on. But we've had these lights just a little over, what, a year?
Yeah.
And it looks like one, at least as of now, is having a problem. And timing is bad because we just need them right now. What a bummer. That just kind of threw off our changeover. And thankfully, we got by. It just wasn't awesome. You know, those things happen. But I just hope that this gear's fine, because that just doesn't put a lot of faith in our Chauvet lights. If after a year or so, we're going to start having problems with them. Anything else, Stacy?
No.
We're almost home.
Yeah. 'Cause short night, and I mean, hey, we even started late too.
Yeah, we started late, just played through. Stacy's got a headache, and we're going to be doing more gigs here soon, and we'll see you guys at the next one.